All right. Just doing a quick video update on my Ethereum Brett LP position. I figured it'd be easier to do it on video instead of text. That way I can just kind of talk through it. Some of you have been following me. I started out with around almost 10K of an LP in this position. If you follow the thread that I've been posting regarding this, I have my last stake was around 7,400. And, I was just pulling out profit, pulling out risk at the time. And that was a couple months ago. So here we are. The value of this LP is 7,400 with the yield that you see here of 889 arrow. So the LP value is still below my original stake, which was 7,400. But right now it's worth about 6,100, give or take, with when you subtract the yield here. So $6,100 into LP. I've lost about $1,300, but the yield makes up for it. If you look at the chart of Brett, I started this in around July 9th. If you go here, July 9th, the price of Brett was between 11 and 13 cents. We're kind of close to that right now. We're probably a little bit below it. So even if price were to get back up here, I would probably still have impermanent loss, right? I'd probably have taken on some impermanent loss here through the rebalances. And that's the thing with these type of pairs, the volatile pairs, because on July 9th for Ethereum, go over here, zoom in a bit. If you look at July 9th, the price of Ethereum, oh, that's June, sorry. I was like, wow, was that high? No. July 9th, it was between 3,000 and 3,100. And right now we're way lower than that, right? More than 10% below. So that's a 10% loss in Ethereum. Brett is around the same price. We have some impermanent loss. I have about 1.39 ETH in the liquidity pool. So, just quick math, even if we gain 400 from here, that'll be 556. So I'll probably be at a loss of about probably about $800 of impermanent loss on this position. Even if Ethereum goes back to 3,000 and Brett is around the same price, right? So we'll say about $700 to $800 of impermanent loss. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why didn't you plan to eliminate the impermanent loss, right? Like I said, with these pairs, we do the best we can, simply because it's just the nature of them, right? Because they're both, even though they're in a liquidity pool, they both have their own separate price action. So I do it the best I can and try to avoid too much impermanent loss. So let's say 800 divided by 7,400. Oops. That's about a 10% impermanent loss. Not too good, right? So it's showing you a trade that didn't work out as great as I wanted it to, right? And especially with these type of LPs, it's important to be very cognizant of this and to plan for it. If you look at my position, I'm still in it. This position is fairly wide. It should show you right here. Yeah, current price is 23,109. My range is 18,000 to 34,000 on Ethereum Brett, right? So, yeah, so that's all I'm trying to show here. But you're probably wondering, okay, how has it performed? How much yield have you earned? And I did the calculations. You can see it in the thread as well. I will update the thread when I post this video as well. But I've earned a total of 2,154 arrowed from this position. And at the current price of $1.40, it is now worth $3,123. I have also earned $588 in Brett ETH. So the total I've earned is $37.11. So the yield did phenomenal. And not only that, I held the arrow. So it's much higher in value. So let's take the total here. So 37.11 minus 800 in permanent loss. That's my total profit. And against my LP position, almost a 40% gain. Use it with yield. Just letting time work in my favor, making sure not to take too much in permanent loss. Yes, we did take 10% of impermanent loss, but it is what it is. Just the nature of these volatile pairs. And that's it. I just want to keep the video short. Hopefully it helps. Ask any questions. Thanks.